right, so me and Jay are here and we're getting ready to get started on this Tahoe. And the door is definitely got some damage down low here, and it's got some up high too. But anyway, somebody has already worked on it. All right, so here's the damage on this door. And somebody's already attempted to do the repair here, which is going to make it a little bit more interesting. And we hope to be able to make this thing come out really good and see if we can do a better job than whoever attempted to do this the last time. All right, so door panel is off and there is good access to the back side here. So that is awesome. So honestly, let's put the light on it here and see what we got. See, it's a little sharp. Got a swell right there, but I believe whenever we get this area right here pushed out some, I believe this swell should go down. And then we'll work on this part up here on the top after that. But I don't see any reason that we can't get this repaired. So as I get started pushing on this, decided to go ahead and blend down the high crown a little bit to relieve some pressure first. And it was very tough aluminum, so we decided to put some heat on it. Being that this was in the body line, it really held a lot of tension and it did not want to move. So we had to use the blending hammer and push. And this is one of them instances that you had to push so hard that it ends up being rough on your back and hard to be in this position. We started to take the door off, but we were in a time crunch. Well, the progress is going pretty well here. We've got over half of this dent out up here, and we've got the big swell out of the door here. It's not going yet, but it is getting much better. So I'm confident that we're going to make this thing look really nice. So since I didn't take the door off, I had to lay down on the ground and look at the door from the bottom side to help the body line to come all the way out. Then I have to apply a little bit more heat to it here to help it move a little bit better. And now it's going to be Jay's turn to push on this door for a little while. So I had to give my back a break and tapped out and getting Jay to jump in and help me out here a little bit. Maybe he'll finish it out and I'll just be a happy camper. But it's looking good. Looking good. A little bit down here. Still yet. But you can see right here, the access has got down through here. You have to stick your arm way up in there with the whale tail. See him twisting it between the braces. And it's usually about at this point of the repair that me and Jay start talking about. A lot of people just say, hey, this thing just needs popped out really quickly. Well, it don't just pop out, and it takes a lot of knowing how to get the metal to move, and a lot of stress actually through the repair trying to get it done properly. And here we're going to use a little bit of 2000 and 3000 grit sandpaper. There was a couple small scratches in it, plus getting a little bit of imperfections out of it also, where you have to push on it. Sometimes you see little bitty spots, so we just sand it just a little bit lightly and try to make it perfect. So we're almost done with this repair, and as soon as we get done sanding this a little bit, Jay is going to buff this thing out and make it look good again, and then it'll be time to get the customer and let them check out the finished product. So we're about to get done with this, just doing a little more buffing, and you see beautiful skies out here. Sometimes it's nice to be outside getting to do a little bit of work. All right, we got it done here and fixing to pack up, head on to do a hail job here in just a few minutes. So this thing here is looking pretty good. So when we got the job finished, we went and got the customer. She was happy with the repairs. And that's always what we're looking for, is to make the customer satisfied. And then also what it did is it saved from having to replace a door because it was aluminum, having to blend onto the rear door, blend the fender, and that means you have to R&I the headlights and stuff also. So this way you're able to keep your factory finish and your factory parts, which is always the best way to do if in any way possible. Call Dent Tamers for all your door dings, large dents, hail damage in the East Tennessee area.